Hello everyone and welcome back to Out of Ore. In today's video we're going to do a little bit of bagger work and then we're going to finish off this wall here. I do have to buy some more windows and I think it should be pretty easy. I only got 2 conveyors that I have to work over, so it shouldn't be too bad. So we're going to get right into it and do a little bagger work. Go ahead and move forward 1 block. Get this thing moving. I was very surprised when I saw Split in 2 come into the stream that we had on Sunday. Kind of surprised. I know there's been a video since then, but the more I think about it, I mean, it's just kind of cool. I mean, he puts a lot of time and effort into this game with all the testing and stuff he does, and still has time to go stop by smaller streamers and say hi. Answer questions from viewers. I never hit reset on the. There we go. Now we're on 0. Just in case I bump it. We don't have a whole lot going through right now because of that cut little river there, and it's going to be kind of like that until we get, I don't know, probably about 8 or so blocks further. That's okay. We're just going to do probably like I don't know, 20 minutes of cutting maybe, so 4 or 5 cuts maybe, I think it is. At least there should be 5, I think. And then while that material is processing, we'll work on that wall, which won't take too long. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do the coal, because I'm thinking I want to start saving the coal for using it in coal generators and change away from wind. And we have a couple of nice little coal deposits up here. And I think before I get to them, I'm going to, I don't know, put a storage in instead of having it go to sell point, have it go to a storage, or have it. My initial thought was to have it go down through the floor and then connect to some conveyor down there that's like suspended, and that goes like across the top of the ceiling, and then comes out and then goes down to another like hopper or something where it can be distributed out to coal generators. I think it'll work. It's hard to explain how exactly I want to do it, but that's the basic gist of it. So it's about I don't know, I think 3.5 minutes to make a full cut with this one. It's like 5 with a 695, but you get like way more material since you're doing 8 blocks deep instead of 5 blocks deep. And I know this is coal over here, so I got coal there, a little bit there. As we go out further, we're going to run into more, I think. But we got coal over there, we got coal at the other end, a little small one of coal in the middle. Not going to get a whole lot off of that, but because we're not going to go all the way across. As you can see where the cut's going to end, we're going to be like a block away or a block and a half away from the actual fence thing here, or conveyor belts. Alright, let's go forward 2 blocks. Kick it back just a little bit so we can dig that out, and we'll start going to the right. Get a nice good cut going here. I'll have a fairly accurate count for what we're going to have as a cut for the next 3 or 4 cuts, because this is all low over here, so I don't have to go all the way over. I am going to get another video for Mine Mogul out soon too. Spending time on the the streams, and then, like I said, my work schedule this month is kind of hectic. Uh, but we'll get something going here soon. I'm going to be taking a break from Gold Mining Simulator for probably a week or so. We just finished season 1 on that, and before I start season 2, I want to take a little break because I was putting out a video every day on that one too. And I still got some painting and some more plates to lay over there too. I'm not going to do it on the ramps that we put in on the last video. I'm just going to leave that as concrete. Is that a big coal deposit over there too? See, if we do mine it at 695, we might get part of that too. I mean, we definitely have enough money because I think we got 200 and something in the bank, I think. I put 115 after the live stream. We put so much money through on that one with all the diamonds and stuff that we've been keeping for several days. Yeah, we could probably do a little deeper cut. Maybe I'll do 2.5 on the next one. Or 1.5 on the right to left, and then 2.5 on the left to right. Definitely have to put another hopper in to do that though. So I can keep going and keep going and keep going. I mean, I could go all the way to the edge since it's not quite down. That way it'll give me kind of an accurate too. We're about 2.5 minutes through right now on this cut. I didn't go quite to the left though, so. So yeah, it's gonna be like right at 3.25 minutes to do a 180 cut with this machine. We'll do a full 180 on this next cut just to make sure, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Right here is 3 minutes. I didn't use the stopwatch. I just used the OBS recording time. Alright, so if we go to straight to the right. Alright, it'll stop there. Now on this one, we're going to go. That's one block. We're going to go a little bit further. Right there, I think it'll be good. Alright, so start the time. It is 7:56 on the recording. I got to be careful with how deep we go on the right to left cuts because of that hopper that sticks out there. I think on the next episode too, we're going to, or not next episode, next season, we're going to go through and use more of the excavators, dozers, graders, stuff like that. Maybe put some roads in somewhere. I do like the bagger and the material that moves. I just don't want to overdo it, which I've been doing a lot of this lately. So I think that using some other equipment will help out with that. Might even do an underground mine where we use the actual underground mining equipment and then shore it up with steel mesh and wood/concrete walls, stuff like that. That way we don't have dirt falling in on our head. Okay, well, as soon as I get straight out here, that'll be a pretty accurate judge of what we're going to be. I'm not hitting the hopper either, so that's good. We were at 7:56 when we started on the timer, and we are at 9:45, so minute and 45 basically, minute and 50. So yeah, we're gonna be looking at about 3.5 minutes to make a full 90 to 180 cut. Sorry, I had to mute my mic to cough. We're getting quite a bit of material through here too, so. Especially with the left to right cuts, so we go a little deeper with them. And I don't mind having a little, like, how the ground has little bumps and stuff. I could always use a roller in here, but I don't know. I see other streamers that and video makers that don't use the wood blocks like this. I'm not sure quite how they're doing it, because every time I've tried that, the bagger actually digs into the ground and like makes it go lower. Like I had a little wedge up there somewhere when I was making a cut across there, that it probably dug down like 150 centimeters or whatever. It was a huge negative number. Alright, so we'll go all the way to 90, well, 180, and see how long that took. Okay, so a little bit further. So we started at 7:56 and we're at 11, so 3 minutes 40 seconds to make a 180 cut. So it could be worse. Can't put another one in there yet, but I can dump this in here because I don't need that. Consume that. We got 144,000 in that one, so we'll go ahead and move forward and start the next cut. And that should be about there. This one's going to be a deep cut. I mean, lots of material going through. I think the next video that I might try to figure out the whole coal situation and running conveyors, because if I can get it to work like the way I want it to, it'll basically be stuck to the floor of the factory, but underneath, like on the ceiling of the next floor down, and then it'll just run over here and come out and collect into a storage facility. And then after I get all the coal generators stuck in how I want to have them stuck in there, I'll turn the pass-through on and it'll start filling them up with splitters. Like I said, if it works the way I want it to, so we'll have to wait and see. I have a test map that I use sometimes, so I might go over there and mess around on that and see if I can make it work. But I kind of want to do it before I get over to that coal over there. And then once all the coal generators are in, I don't have to turn them all on. They can just keep filling up as we go. And then have like an excess one for storage back at the back that I can always move stuff with or whatever. And then as we need more power, turn more of them on. Because those are going to be 4,200 a piece, I believe. So if you have 4,200 a piece, I mean, I only have to turn on 4 of them right now to have enough power to handle the entire plant and all these conveyors back here and all the conveyors that stick out that way. So we'll get done with this one here and see what happens. Probably do one more cut to the left. Right, let's go right up to the edge of the blocks here. See where we're at when we get done with that one. I think on this one though I will stop probably like right about here where the park brake thing is at and move forward. Since I don't really have to make a full cut here. we'll actually get it on the next pass through when we come back, because this thing does stick up higher than the what we're cutting right now. That should be pretty good, I think. Go ahead and turn that off. Come up to the edge here, and we'll get going back the other way. It should, yeah. See, works good. Still hitting in the hopper. We'll have to change that out when we get out. Shouldn't take too long to build that wall either. I'm going to probably put in some more stairs. I believe I have those on me. No, but I have some built downstairs, so let's go down and grab those. I'm still trying to figure out how to do a gold mining series for Farming Simulator 25. Like, there's a ton of mods, but they're expensive to buy, so you kind of got to start a little smaller than that. And because of that, I'm thinking that I just need to look for different mods that are like different prices. Because let's say we take like $1 million to start it, and Slucifer, for instance, is like 1.1 million. So you couldn't even buy that right off the bat, unless you cheated money in, which I don't want to do if I'm going to do a series like that. But enough about the games. Let's do this bagger, get this cut done, and build that wall. I mean, if I go another cut to the right, I'm going to have to put in another hopper because it's going to go up like 2 blocks. And that'll definitely be more than what we have there. I could show you what it does when I pull this thing forward a little bit, because it does like to dig in. It's weird. I don't know why. And unless it's like flat ground, it really doesn't want to move either. I love that sound, just chewing through it. So when this gets done, I'm going to go knock off some of the wood planks back over there so I can get some of them back. I don't want to buy any more wood planks, like these ones right back here, like I've been doing. I could take the ones on this side too, but I don't know if I really need to right now. Maybe save those for later. If I have to, I'll pull them. If I don't, I won't. I mean, at some point I'm going to have to, because they all have to come out for the next cut, but... Let's get this thing over here. We'll go ahead and stop it right about there, I think. Hop out. And I could put another one in there. We will grab this. Take all these out real quick. Don't need them right now. And as you can see, there's little spots of coal here too. So as we go along, it's going to give us a little bit of that. But yeah, I think the next episode I'm going to work on maybe changing out the coal. I can't do it unless I buy coal right now because I don't have any coal saved up. But what I was thinking was, because the one coal's like right about here and the other one's over here, basically like this right here, just run the conveyors across and then have them come out. They'll probably connect together and come out on this side over here, come around that pole, drop down over here into a storage facility that then goes down into where I'm going to make like a platform right here for a bunch of coal generators that I can add. You know, this is going to change too. I'm going to have to do something different with this because I do want to have it flat. It looks kind of funky right now. I just wanted to concept see if it actually worked. So let me go up here, grab the stairs. I think we're in this one. Nope. I will take the walls though. There's the stairs. Take those walls too. We don't have any windows made, right? No, okay. So you'll have to buy some windows. Let all that material run through and we'll be good to go. So we know that it's going to be up on that level up there. I'm going to go ahead and just put these in real quick. These in real quick. So 6. And just go right across here real quick. Get this all lined up. I said the windows are going to be at the level of right here, so do the bottom part and then come back and do the top. I need to take that out of there when I come back through. And figure out how I want to put in stairs. I got lots of room, so I'm not worried about that. I kind of want to get rid of the dump things there, so I have room to move around the outside of the plant, and then have those line up and go down and connect with the tailings that come off the froth floater that goes to the other one. Yeah, just looking out that window and seeing those things there, kind of weird. I don't like it. Alright, now I'm going to, I think, put stairs going down this way. And of course, you have to do them from down below, so it's what, 3 blocks? Is that right? I hope? Nope. Dang it. That's what I wanted. Run back up here. Do the same thing on this side over here. Alright, so 1, 2, like right there, I think. Sweet. Alright, now I'll get the guardrails in. I have some more of those left over. I mean, obviously we're going to change this up in here and there, so this is not going to be permanent. These guardrails, I'll probably put more staircases in. But for right now, lets me get to every corner of the building, walls, so when I start putting the roof in, it's going to be a whole lot easier. Alright, that part's done. Let's go downstairs. Get rid of that one plate that I put in accidentally. This one here, I don't want that there. And then we'll start doing these walls over here. And what I think I'm going to do is just come down the inside and try to get one row going first. Then it's going to be so much easier to come back and put in the rest of it. Because I do have to go over the top of these. So looks like this will go, make it right over the top. Something like that. Don't do that. I'll have to go over this one down here too. I think I might put some of these walls up on the outside over. Well, I'll show you in a minute. Where the conveyors are at, we have that wall that goes up of steel blocks. Thinking about putting some steel walls on that. Alright, now we just fill this in. I probably should put some windows down here too, but I think it's better to have them up high. Especially with some of this stuff that, you know, blocks the windows from going very far anyway. And as soon as I get done putting these lower ones in, I'll go check the hoppers real quick to see how good they're doing. Getting it done, getting it done. I have to look at the other side though, because I think this is the one I have to do 2 double windows in the middle because of making this side 40 and that side 41. I kind of screwed that one up. Alright, that part's done. Let's jump up here. We will at some point put a ceiling in here too, but alright, yep, still got material running through. This one should be empty. Yep, this one almost empty. Oh, no, that one is empty. It's got this here. 170,000 there, and that one is pretty much empty, so it shouldn't take too long. We'll have this done. Run back up here and go back in the door. So yeah, anyway, kind of like going like this and putting these on here like this. I'm thinking about doing the whole thing that way. I'm just not sure if I should or not, or if I should leave it like this. I'm not quite sure which one is going to look better overall, because like some spots down here it'll show, some spots it won't, and then of course when I go way down that way it'll definitely show. Alright, so we're going to go check the other side real quick. We're going to do a little jump, because I'm pretty sure I go 10 blocks in and there's double. Yep, okay. Or 10 windows in, I should say. So what we're going to do is we're going to line it up for the windows. We're not going to put them in quite yet. And we're going to just get it ready. So something like this. I might even want to move the windows up one high because of where I put the conveyor, or the catwalk here. Let more light in that way, maybe. Alright, so I think right here is the double. Yeah, okay, so this block right here. I'm gonna go there, and we're gonna go there. And then back to every other one. That way the entire building is symmetrical. Or not symmetrical, but I mean like mirrored, I guess. Like we got the plants down here that are mirrored completely. We have that wall that's mirrored except for the big door. The upper part of the walls is all mirrored. Like I could put a big wall over here, but man, that would be a big drop off. Alright, so now we just got a couple more here to put in. And maybe on the next episode we can think about possibly putting in a ceiling and deciding if we want to paint this or not. Something I don't know about the paint here is if you paint the inside, does it paint the outside or do you have to paint both sides? Because if so, I'm going to have to make like a scaffold on the outside to paint. I should have made this catwalk too wide just for doing this. And I think what I'll do is I'll make a bunch of ceiling tiles next. We have plenty of steel, so that part's not a big deal. Right now I'm making a bunch of rails because I'm going to have rails go around the outside of the parking area too, along with some sort of steel block structure for like holding a carport awning kind of thing. It's going to be pretty big. I mean, we should probably be able to pull the bagger in there maybe. I don't know, that might be too big. Because that thing is pretty darn tall. Alright, so I need where's this? The double? No, this isn't the double. This is double here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah, so I need 20 windows total. Which I think I have 8 currently. I wonder if they don't make skylights, do they? That'd be kind of cool to have to put into a factory. And I kind of want to build a house, but there's not a whole lot of stuff you can build it with to make it look like a house. So I might just put a bed in somewhere down here, like next to this storage or something, in case we ever want to actually sleep. Alright, so let's go grab some windows. That's in the steel section. And like I said, I have 8, so I'll put those there. And we'll use 12 more. That'll be everything we need for that. Alright, let's go ahead and grab these and put them in. That way we don't fall out at least. And we can kind of see what's going on down below if we're inside and someone else is outside working. If we open it up to as a multiplayer. Alright, those are all done. I should figure out how to put stairs on the inside going down too. Or put a bunch more catwalks in. Because, like I said, the coal comes out on this one up here, I think. So that means it's over here, coming out of this. So if I were to take... I need to know where that hits over there, so... Or down below. So that's in line here. So it's 2 blocks off this door. Which means it's going to be 3 blocks off the door down here. Which means it's behind that wall. Well, those 3, the third one here, would be in the way. So we'd have to go this direction to the left a little first. But anyway, basically do something like this right here where I just pop through and have it come down. And then make a turn, go over this way. And then connect with the other one and maybe come this way. And then have it wrap around and go down. Or maybe just have it stick out right here. Like have a hopper down here or something. Where it just drops a chute right into it. Because I can connect this to that down there, I think. Especially when I hook the coal power plants to it. All I gotta do is put a little merger on the first one of those. Where the power connects in. And then a second merger before it goes in to start splitting off for the other stuff. Let's go see if this stuff's done over there. No, I didn't make it. Alright, I had to try. Got my little hidey hole here though, so that's okay. Yep, it's all done. Alright. Let's go see what's inside the processing plant then. See what kind of materials we got today. I'm not going to look at the diamonds for a few days now. I'll just keep them... Well, I might look at them to keep them full, but... Just basically do like we did last time. Let it run for 2 or 3 days and then sell everything. Alright, so we got a little over 2 stacks of gold. Not a whole lot, but that's fine. We can just take everything at once in this one. We didn't do a ton of material, but we did enough. We'll go put the rubies and silicone and stuff away, and then we'll sell the gold. And so I think what we're going to do is change to coal, though. And that's going to be a little difficult to do, but I think it'll be okay. And then we come over here. We got a ton of silicone, too. I should probably start selling some of this. Like these first 2 rows are all silicone. In fact, I can't put all of it in there because I have so much unless I move one of these lithiums up. I can start like unstacking these now too, because that's not going to matter. So we got 4 spaces basically. I can do more copper too, but I was trying to save space for that. I can always do another container, I guess. And then we got to get these going here again soon. Let's see, I can just do that right now. Get more plastics running. Just so we have them available if we need them. Same with the rubber, I think it is, the other one. These ones? Yeah, rubber. I got enough to do 2 on that one. Probably got enough to do like 2 on this one then. Which will keep it going for a little bit. So like all you guys that are lower level though, when you start doing this stuff, try to keep these things going at all times. That's where you get a lot of your experience from. That and using these things. You get a lot of experience from using these. Keep these mini wash plants flowing, you know, as much as you can. And then of course your pickaxe. Your pickaxe is high in experience. Like you can't tell now because I have everything running, but if I wasn't running, I went and hit the pickaxe. I think it's like 7 or 11 experience every time you like do that. So, oh yeah, let's sell the gold real quick. All right, so these all we all know they're 1.469. So I'm just gonna go ahead and click real quick, and we made about $7 million today in 30 minutes. So not bad. The bagger definitely is worth its weight in gold. It gives us a lot of money. So thanks for stopping by, everybody. I hope you guys liked it. If you do, click that like button. It really helps out the channel. If you have any tips, tricks, questions, comments, leave them down below, and I will get to them as soon as I can. And hope to see you guys in the next one. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a good day.